Good morning, guys. It is Monday, July 29th. We like that. 29 equals 11, so it's literally 7-11, okay? It's heavenly goals, heavenly manifestation. 7-11 is like heaven, okay? Well, that one went all the way out in left field, so I'm going to make a special note on that. Because when things fly off into the left field, it's almost like a surprise. And here we have a card of surprise and a card of waiting. The waiting is the one that went on left field. So this kind of feels like something's going to come out of left field. Let me go over the transit. So today we have the moon in Cancer. It's very sensitive, very emotional. Cancer is a sign of home and family. You guys will be feeling like hanging out at home, feeling real comfortable. Food, friends, family. We also have several planets in Leo also, so that's also kids and good times with friends. Okay, I swear to God I saw something. There it is. Something turn over. Oh, look at that. Distant horizons, expectations, lovers, sudden wealth. Ooh, and then courthouse and thief. Okay. Oh, let me get comfortable. Sorry, guys. Okay, so additional transits. We have the Sun in Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus at 6 degrees. Okay, and that can cause separations in relationships and marriages because it's a very erratic, nervous energy where you're I want to say impulsive, okay, making snap judgments or snap decisions. Okay, Sun in Leo is about focus and energy towards healthy self-esteem, healthy, what do you call it? Besides healthy self-esteem, healthy habits, excuse me, healthy way of living. Are you feeling inspired or do you feel drained? Okay, and that is... well, it's Sun in Leo. The Sun rules Leo, so basically it is in one of its home signs. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of energy. Okay, so like I was saying, you could feel really energized and jazzed, or you could feel completely drained and tired. Okay, it's squaring Uranus and Taurus. Uranus is also very erratic energy. Okay, so in the last, let's see, since it's an outer planet, and we have the Sun in there for a month. So possibly sometime during the 3 or 4 days surrounding today and the 3 or before and after, there's going to be some kind of changes in comfort, or you're going to be taking a look at or putting energy towards being comfortable in the home, changes in the home, or there's some shocking things happening in the home. Uranus is like the tower, so it can be enlightenment or it can be destruction. Okay, and with the Sun in Leo, are you screwing yourself, or are you doing the right thing? Are you loving yourself, basically, with... Oh, and being at 6 degrees, it's about healing and service. Your daily schedule is everything you do on a daily basis. Loving yourself. Are you loving yourself on a daily basis, shall I say? Okay, so distant horizons. To me, that's kind of like my Jupiter and Wheel of Fortune card in there. It's about expansion. It's about pushing the envelope. It's about going further than you've ever gone before, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So some of you guys could be traveling. Others, you could be expanding how you feel about particular things, or, you know, with the Sun in Leo, Uranus and Taurus, you're reflecting back on making healthy changes or acknowledging that there's some that needs to be made. Okay, also mentally, to me, this is like rising above. This is spiritually, it's about looking at the higher perspective. Okay, am I being too selfish? Am I loving myself? So there's a fine balance between being too selfish and loving yourself, in doing what's best for you, what's right for you, what feels best and what feels good. Okay, King of Wands and 2 of Pentacles on top of that. We've got Whew. This can go two ways now. There's a lot of fire energy, so this could be major rager on the ego. Two of Pentacles is about decisions, okay? Decisions about finances or a balancing of finances. This could also be a piece of paper. It could be a bill. So somebody could be angry about a bill. Now, this doesn't have to mean like the electric bill in the mail. This could literally be being angry about a new set of laws or ordinances or bills. There's something, you're either passionate about some kind of paperwork or you're angry about some kind of paperwork that seems to be opening things up, okay? For some of you guys, this is a can of worms. For others, this is awesome. This is only going to help you expand further, and you're going to, I want to say promote it, or you're going to go after it. King of Wands is very enthusiastic and dynamic. This can border on angry. I just heard zest, okay? Zestfully making changes, or there's a decision that they're behind, body, heart, and soul, and this is going to be what opens doors, is what it feels like. Okay, so somebody's angrily pleading their case is what I just heard in my head. Somebody wants progress, and they're determined to get it one way or another. Okay, so like I was saying, flip side, it could be somebody really angry, or somebody really motivated and passionate about making changes or making a particular decision that's going to open up the whole world to them. Okay, because every time I look at this card, it reminds me, like I said, the Sagittarius, like it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. This is a leveling up. So making a decision and sticking with it, pushing the decision, marketing the decision, or marketing the bill, the change. This could be rallying. Spiritual. On the spiritual component, I see somebody pushing their cause, whether through paperwork, like if you've split up in a relationship, if you made that decision, you're going to pack all your energy behind it, rally behind it. You've got people that are going to be supporting you as you move forward. You could be just gathering the paperwork or just thinking or discussing, but you're realizing that your fortune is going to change because of this. Okay, that's also sun squaring Uranus. Expectations. Expectations is the waiting game. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even call the numbers out to you guys. Okay, distant horizons. Number 36, creating a service or creating a steady schedule. So there's some negotiation here in deciding what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and sticking with that decision, meaning that no matter how dark or dank things are right now, this is what you're going to do. You've decided. Expectation, waiting game. Okay, expectation is waiting for something to happen or hoping for some. Oh my goodness, there's a lot coming out on the expectation. Somebody's got a lot of expectations here. Maybe they're being clouded because they're expecting a little too much rather than being detached. Ooh, looks like it's going to be a long one. Okay, so there's a lesson about this waiting and being patient. We shall see. It's also a number 28, so it's like empowerment. It's also completion of a cycle and moving forward with growth, soul growth. Okay, so somebody's waiting for their moment. This is coming in as Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of fire energy. So somebody's waiting for the right moment for things to end. We have a progression here from 9 to 10. Somebody's waiting for something to close out. Queen of Wands, Prince of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Queen of Discs. Wow. Two queens in one sentence. Okay, so this makes me feel like this is the Empress. She's waiting for something to grow. Maybe it's the opportunity to move forward. Or maybe she's waiting for her partner to grow. There might be this immature issue that this person has. Why do I say that? Well, you know, we've got the Prince of Wands over here. So this might be fighting fire with fire. Queen of Wands, enthusiastic and inspiration, inspires through her love and her courage. Okay, Prince of Wands, an immature energy, can be ambition, but also can be bitchy communication, angry, frustrating communication. Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Discs, excuse me, it's protection. It's being cared for and being able to get what you need exactly when you need it, because you are doing the right thing. You're trying to align, therefore things are vibratorily coming to you. You're attracting what you need when you need it, through the law of attraction. Hierophant, Taurus. Okay, so I told you guys there was Sun in Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus, right? You see all this firepower. Okay, it's get up and go. Now, for some of you, it's going to be somebody coming after you, or you going after somebody, something, or an idea. In pursuit, something is being sought or in pursuit of. Hierophant could be, this could be you're waiting for somebody to make a proposal to you or some kind of commitment to you. Because Hierophant is marriage and commitment. Maybe you're hoping somebody will come after you and love you. Or I was seeing like government, like some kind of law or some kind of bill that somebody is rallying against. They could be saying do the right thing and change your policy, change your law. Hierophant can be spiritual teacher or student. And I like to say it's and, okay, because we learn to become a teacher, okay, and we're still learning. We never stop learning. Taurus can be about the home. And then we have Queen of Disc here, a kind nurturer, protector. This is a Capricorn energy. This said the cusp, Sagittarius to Capricorn. So there's still firepower and still earth power. There's a lot of fire. So, I mean, I want to say rage, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Rage against the machine, I just heard. So this may be against a particular bill or a rule or a law. Somebody's trying to appeal, filing papers. King of Wands. Can we clarify this Two of Discs, please? Great Fortune, main female, house. Great Fortune, main female of the house. So this might be, Great Fortune is yet another card. It's a 26. This one is a 36. This one is like striking gold. This is positive influence, whether positive energy, physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. Okay, it's morning. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so basically this is like the Wheel of Fortune. This is almost the best card in the deck. I mean, it's just massive, a mass of abundance. It is the number 26, so it's about a balance being served. Okay, then next we have the main female card, which is basically the significator, you. Hold on. Okay, I am back. Okay, so this is like luck. Okay, somebody suddenly decides something and it expands your whole world. It expands your window on the world, and this is like a surprise, a gift. It's like blessings, huge blessings for the main feminine. And if you're a male, this is for the main female in your life. This could be in terms of the partnership, because the feminine is 2. We've got 2, 2, and 20. Okay, so this is like a decision that changes the balance of a relationship. We also have house, okay? House, this could definitely be the Cancer energy. Changes, decision. This can also be a change, and this is because of a piece of paper. So somebody's being blessed with a change and abundance in regards to a property, because we also have house here. House is number 20. Okay, so it's about a new balance or a new partnership, a new team, or a new intimacy. What did I say? The moon was in Cancer, yeah? A new intimacy, a new balance. Cancer is the mother. Okay, so somebody could be looking at their own anger, which would be Sun in Leo, and Uranus and Taurus. So this right here is smacking of that Sun square Uranus. Okay, and thank goodness it's not an explosion. I see the angry talk over here, but this could be passionate. Somebody's waiting to say something. They're not comfortable in the home that they're at. They want things to change because it's not benefiting them. They don't feel like, they're feeling like they're being neglected. And there's this real quiet expectation. See how she's sitting at the window and she's not saying anything? Hold on, guys. Okay, I forgot where I was. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant, Queen of Discs. I was talking about the waiting on something. Okay, with the Uranus and Taurus, you could be waiting to be comfortable in the home, or you could be waiting for a particular kind of comfort. Now, as I'm doing this reading now, at first I used to try and do a story, but this looks like bits and pieces of flash and flashes. Switch. The word switch came into my head today. Somebody's ready to switch things up. They're ready to be comfortable at home. They're ready to roost. Ready to roost in their own home. They want to feel comfortable. They want to be where they feel loved, where they feel inspired. They want to be somewhere where it gives them energy. Okay, so some things are needing to change here. Some of you guys might have been displaced for a little bit. You could have been like physically displaced out of the home, mentally, spiritually displaced, financially displaced, because Hierophant here, changes in comfort. Some of you guys could have temporarily lost something or had something taken from you. And it's like something's being restored. Your health is being restored because there's something coming back. Or you get to go back. The Fool. Trust in the universe. Okay, now this is the best damn card in this deck. Okay, this is something brand new. A new way of thinking, a new way of living, a new way of being. It's following your own tune and not caring what anybody thinks. Okay, it's all about how you feel. What do you want to begin? Okay, this is 0 point energy. You may feel a little out of sync with other people because you're busy tending to your own needs. Let me look at this. Oh, let's turn over. Oh, look at that. A new cycle, but death is reversed. And they want a card. They want an additional card. Can we clarify the death card, please? Clarify the death reversed. Clarify the death reversed. So this is not a big change. This feels like a minor change. Here's a Two of Swords again. Another two. Okay, so there's questions about balance. There's a struggle to create a balance in some way. This could be somebody asking you for something. There's something being exchanged here. An equal exchange of energy. So it feels like things have gotten smoothly. Now, what you might have wanted to pull back, but, you know, I see you being cool, calm, and collected. Warm and sincere. Somebody's asking you for something, and you're giving it to them like you have time after time after time. It's been a habit. When they ask, you give. Okay, because you're the nurturer. You want to take care. Your expectation is you're waiting for something new. It doesn't have to be a huge change, but there needs to be a definite change. Death is reversed. So death is about transformation. It can be an inner purging too. It's reversed. So it's like you feel like you're stuck and you're just waiting for the opportunity universal wise to give you that opening that you need in order to move forward and be brave. The lion is calling me. Okay, so you're choosing to open your heart or keep your heart open. Okay, you see some minor changes, but it's not a complete transformation. Two of Swords, it's really hard to stay balanced. Okay, but you decide to try and weather this energy. Nine of Swords, Prince of Hearts, King of Sorrows, King of Swords. Okay, so for Two of Swords and Nine of Swords, this has been something that's habitual, constantly having their hand out, asking for money. So this is like a minor thing, almost like they were hesitant to ask you, or they kind of went, can I have, or do you have? You know, they weren't demanding it. They were actually hesitant to ask. Okay, Two of Swords and Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about fear, and Two of Swords is making a decision to stay balanced no matter what comes. Okay, so they could have asked you for money and you wanted to go, motherfucker, blah, 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 you know, and just ream them, but you didn't. You held your shit in check, knowing that you have to wait for divine timing. The opportunity to move will appear, and you will not. I recommend that you don't move until you feel compelled to move. Okay, so when Mars in where is Mars? Is it in Cancer? Or is it in Leo? Sorry guys, I gotta look. I don't ever remember because I deal with multiple things. I just can't remember everything all the time. Okay, yeah, Mars is in Leo. Okay, so it's about taking action on healthy self-esteem. Okay, so we are in, the moon is in Cancer, so these are, and the sun is in Leo. So there's light being shed on it, but we haven't been pushed to move yet. We want to, but Mars is, if I'm not mistaken, Mars is opposing, where's Mars? Mars is in Leo, so opposite would be Scorpio. There isn't anything in Scorpio right now. What would be next to Scorpio? Sagittarius? I have no idea. There was something that was opposed. I think it was Pluto. Oh! When the sun was in Cancer, it was opposing that Pluto conjunction. Okay, that was... directly across. So we're one over, so... that was opposing, that would be negative. Right next to it would be working with. Okay, so somebody is working with these transits and these feelings and their acknowledgements right now. That's what it is. Deciding to stay regardless of the fear. When you want to run, deciding to stay. Okay, and Prince of Hearts and King of Swords. So you're also waiting for them to come to you and make an apology. Okay, if they acted like an asshole, they need to say something. But you're still waiting, so it looks like there hasn't been any talk yet. And this also, I think, yeah, the death. Oh no, I did. I clarified it. Okay. Lovers, making the correct choice. Not being, why is this happening to me? No victim mentality here. Okay. It's being tempted because you're right on the line. 15 is the midpoint, right? Okay. On the astrology wheel, the wheel chart here, we have 12 sections with 30 degrees each. So the midpoint of each sign is 15 degrees. Gemini is about, it's witty, it's lively, it's amusing, it's also very flirty. So this can be that you're getting a bunch of offers or a bunch of temptations for something, and you're choosing to not let them suck you in. You're going to persist on your path, and you're going to finish out what's happening right now. Mentor of Discs, Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Chariot, the World, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Mentor of Swords. 2 sevens is what I see immediately. Okay. 2 sevens, heaven or hell. Let's see how this goes. Mentor of Discs. Sorry guys, I gotta pull my paperwork over here. One of these days I'm gonna learn all of it. I only know some of it. Mentor of Discs is, I believe it's promoting unity. Oh no, that was Mentor of... Okay, never mind. Voice of the Earth, as above, so below. So this is a manifestation, and because it's this is happening on a physical realm. Okay, it's a dark-skinned person, any gender or any age, that has something of material nature to share. Okay, this is energy. This can be physical fitness, exercising, warfare, sexuality, making love, investment practices. That would be money, because money is energy too, right? Material work to warfare. So this can be labor. This can be strategy, coaching strategy, physically coaching strategy. Okay, and it's about, investment practices can be about investing your time, energy, and love into something. So there's a lesson being taught here. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is sorrow and pain and trauma. So somebody's being taught a painful lesson. Queen of Swords can be the divorcee. She's also my bitch card. Virgo to Libra. So there may be no talking right now, because we've got physical and we've got thinking. So some of you guys may be in your heads as you wait for somebody to come to you. Chariot, the World. These two are, this is the universe working in your favor. Chariot is Cancer energy, and the World is Saturn. It's about everything coming together. It's about the timely order of things. And the Chariot is about determination and harnessing all your energy and moving forward, pushing forward to the finishing line. Okay, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe this kind of feels like the silent treatment. So this does feel like a silent treatment. Hold on. Yeah, this is like, I just heard the silent moral majority. So it's not saying anything, but you're so chock full of energy. I mean, you can feel your physical presence. Whatever happened, you're not really saying anything. You're waiting for them to come to you and either tell you they love you or offer an apology or some kind of peace offering. Whatever it is, you're just you're determined to make yourself comfortable with this situation, even though it's uncomfortable, okay? And then things come together. The World is about a true expression of authenticity. Let me look at this. So, you may be saying, when you finally say something, this may be, I want to go home. So you may be thinking deep down in your heart that, I'm so tired of being here, I want to go home, or I want to feel at home, or why can't I feel at home here? You're waiting to feel at home. You're feeling displaced, most likely because somebody's trying to exercise some kind of control over you. or take your power in some kind of way. So you're not feeling comfortable because you don't feel welcome. Okay. Definitely Cancer energy. You're not trusting love. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Mentor of Swords. Yet again, another lesson. So Queen of Cups is empathy. It's sympathy. She's any kindly old lady that offers love. This is a very intense, magnetic person who is very controlled, who does not let her feelings control her. Okay, so we got a little bit of Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So you're trying your best to find that balance between I want to kill that motherfucker and I love that motherfucker, you know. But don't worry, it's going to come together. And with the Chariot, it's kind of like things are speeding up. Things are going a little bit faster, or you biding your time and trying not to harp on the negative energy, but to stay balanced. It's going to help speed things up, and then it'll come together. Okay, no matter what, you are loved. Nobody can change that, no matter how they treat you. Seven of Swords, opposition, and Mentor of Swords. So this feels like this could be an argument. This could be like it's a fight, or maybe you're fighting with yourself. Let's see. Seven of Swords can also be betrayal. So maybe somebody could have been talking shit about you, and you chose to look past it. For some of you guys, you had to get rid of this person. Okay, you had to cut them out, and that's where the Queen of Swords came into play. You didn't let the Queen of Swords stay. You just used that energy, and for the most part, you tried to remain in the Queen of Cups. But you are the Empress. You've got this waiting card here, so you're definitely the Empress. Okay, you let whatever happen, and you try to make the best of it and try to see the positive things out of it. Mentor of Swords. Mentor of Swords is the voice of air. This is a spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine, not attack unity. Okay, it's also lessons about the strengths and limitations of the intellect. It can also be sudden physical violence from a rush conclusion. Okay, so you could suddenly end a relationship, or you could, this could go all the way up to a killing. Okay, so suddenly ending. So you might be like, you don't want to call it quits because there's some progress here. You may be really thinking about it though. I should leave. Fuck them. I'm over it. I'm sick of this bullshit. I want to get the hell out of here. Some of you guys may be tempted to run away. Okay, but you're battling with yourself because you don't want this division. The other person is dividing you with it, trying to divide your togetherness with their thoughts. The thoughts that they're trapped in, but you're not. I mean, you had those thoughts too, but you brushed them off. Okay, that's why you're not saying anything. You're kind of waiting for them. They're the ones that have got to work out these emotions. Okay, I see that. They need to work these emotions out by themselves. In the meantime, you're not trying to separate, but there is a quietness. You're distancing yourself by not talking. Okay, so it's like the silent treatment, but nobody's really saying anything. Okay, and it is your choice. Okay, so with the Lovers, I want to clarify the Lovers, the Temptations, the Hermit. So clarifying the Lovers with the Hermit, you want to run, but you're controlling yourself. You want to see where this is go. Right now, you're on the borderline. You're borderline wanting to run, but you want to see how this plays out. So basically, the ball is in their court. It is up to them how they act. And here's a sudden wealth, which is another blessing. This is actually along the lines with the Great Fortune. Okay, so this is definite surprises. Now, I'm not saying it's money, but it usually represents money. It can be money, a material possession, or it can be a smorgasbord of energy. They could suddenly be giving you all their attention, or all your attention could be going to money, your goals, manifesting your goals. What do you want to do in life? Where do you want to be? Okay. Mm, sudden wealth. That's so funny. It's being, look at this. Two of Hearts. Two of Hearts is about romance in a relationship. It's like suddenly you're getting all these offers and you're considering them. We had the Hermit over here. Thinking about making the right choices though, because there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of battling, there's power trips, there's projection, you're being blamed. This is physically fighting. Okay, so there could have been one. There could have been a physical fight, or somebody's battling their insecurities, the urge to run, the urge to run. Courthouse and thief. Okay, courthouse can be not necessarily a courthouse, but it can be any building. This can be like city hall, town hall. This could be the place where you work at. Okay, courthouse is about a building and perhaps a filing or some signing of papers, having to sign something or acknowledge something or being put on notice. That's what it is. So this fighting put somebody on notice, or oh, it feels like an ultimatum. Stop fighting or I'm going to go home. Stop projecting at me or I'm moving out. This could be, oh, and thief. Thief is definitely about theft manifesting in the physical. So something is getting taken or stolen. It could be your heart getting taken or stolen. It could be your material possessions, okay, your house, your home, your money, your energy, your attention. Okay, this is like suck you bitch energy. Okay, somebody was wanting to fight and they're taking all your freaking time and your energy. They're literally up your ass, won't give you a moment of peace, and you're silent. You're silent because you're fighting that's what that opposition is. You're fighting the urge to run away. So some of you guys could feel like you need some me time or you need some space. Where am I? 37. Okay, courthouse and thief. Knight of Cups, Justice, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. Okay, so we've seen all but one of these cards. Okay, so Knight of Cups, feeling robbed. Maybe somebody's going to say, I love you. I know you're feeling left out or robbed. I know you feel like I've taken you. This could be an apology or an offer of love. Okay, then we have Justice, balancing truth. This could definitely be an apology. This is literally somebody apologizing for taking away your comfort or wasting your time. Sorry I wasted your time for some of you guys. Or it could be you're wasting my time by constantly needing my attention. Okay, Knight of Wands, passionate or angry communication. But this almost feels like the truth is one person loves with their heart and the other one loves with actions. So there definitely needs to be some adjustments, okay? That's where the partial transformation is, not a full transformation. So this tells me adjustments. Some settings need to be adjusted. Okay, then we have the Hermit. So there needs to be a long consideration about adjustments. Okay, somebody is needing space. The other person is not giving it. Okay, so they want to run away. They don't want to run away permanently. All they need is peace and quiet. Okay, so let them have their peace. Analysis paralysis. Okay, yeah, some of you guys are wanting to completely change things. I've been feeling robbed. I'm tired of being taken from over and over again. I gave it a lot of thought, and the only puzzle piece that fits is I need to change my venue. I need to change where I am. I need to change my outlook. I need to change my partner. I need to change my home. I need to change the way that I give out energy. Okay. So yeah, the sun in Leo is doing its job. It's making you focus on the unhealthy things, how you're not loving yourself. Okay, so there needs to be a change in your service. You need to start serving yourself instead of caving to the demands of somebody else expecting you to serve them. Okay. But for the meantime, until you have that opportunity, until the transits allow it, you want to promote harmony. Lokahi, unity, balance, harmony. It's a number 7. Okay, so you're trying to keep the partnership together, working on your partnership by working on yourself. My intention is to create harmony within and in all of my endeavors by letting go of judgment and by allowing and embracing diversity. So that's what you did, is they did something and you didn't judge them. You just held your tongue and walked away, but you didn't permanently walk away or leave the home. Permanently. You may have gone out for a walk, or you may have gone out to do something fun, or called a girlfriend, whatever. It took a little bit of time for yourself. Hey, you could have even sat in a different room just to get some peace of mind, some peace and quiet back. Harmony occurs when diverse forces flow together, allowing the unified whole to come into balance. By accepting and allowing the diversity within your own being and in the world around you, resistance and judgment fall away and harmony occurs. Okay, so there's a lot of thinking. Obviously here we've got more swords than anything. There's thinking. We've got a lot of fire cards, a lot of action cards, but we're reviewing our actions. We're reviewing our thinking. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on in the stars, and if you guys aren't talking right now, it's okay. You know, better to have that little quiet time so you can put things together. I know that I'm a sensitive, and a lot of my friends are sensitive, so we need that quiet time. And if somebody's just constantly talking, or there's too much stimulus, I call that TMS. It's like TMI, but you know, too much stimulus, because it's not just verbal communication or stimulus. It's everything. It's too much noise, period. Whether there's too many objects or people or cars or traffic, too many distractions. Okay, so this is a time of thinking and getting your piece, saying your piece, and quiet reflection, which is, oh, I didn't say that with the Hierophant. Quiet and resourceful. Okay, so there's a lot of reflective thinking right now, guys, and I will see you guys later.